Welcome back to RAYGO Reactions. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we all doing? On today's episode, we've got something very different to the usual reactions I've been doing. We're going a bit more harder today. Now, one of our legendary subscribers by the name of Daniel has suggested reacting to Lazy live in Copenhagen 1972 by the one and only Deep Purple. Now, let me give you a brief bit of history of what I know about Deep Purple. I know that Deep Purple are one of the founding fathers of heavy metal. Now, there is a dispute whether it was Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, or Black Sabbath who are the true founding fathers, but I'll let you guys be the judges of that one. Leave it in the comments. Who is the true founding father of heavy metal? Now, like I say, it's out of them three when it comes to, you know, what people say. And I have looked into the back catalogue of Deep Purple. And when I say that, I don't mean the songs. I've looked into the members, and I know Ritchie Blackmore because I love medieval stuff. And he has a band, Ritchie Blackmore's Knights, and it's a medieval type of music. And he has a song, forgive me, I forget the name of it. No, I won't be able to, I don't know. But basically, I'm a little nerd when it comes to medieval stuff. And I will go to like castles when I get a chance, which is rare. But like Corfe Castle, I'll little read through the history. When I'm there, I'm just like, mate, put some medieval music on in the car and let me just take it in, like what they would have been doing back then 1,000 years ago in 1100s when these kings were roaming around and there was peasants and there was knights. Anyway, I listened to some of Ritchie Blackmore's medieval music, and then I even watched a few of Blackmore's interviews as well. He's a rock star. He loves the life. He'll drink a beer, play some guitar by the fire, and he's wearing his medieval clothes, and he's got a castle that he owns because he's rich. And yeah, my intriguement is all there. My curiosity is there. I just still haven't dived into their music because Smoke on the Water, I just think it's a bit of a crap song. Don't shoot me! Daniel did say, I can't believe you don't like Smoke on the Water. I think the riff's great, I just don't like the song. Now is a perfect opportunity, more than ever, to dive into their stuff, starting with this suggestion. So Daniel, thank you. Like, hopefully, you can change my mind on this. So without further ado, let's get into this!
Thing which is also off the new album Machine Head, out in a few weeks' time, and it's a kind of rhythm and blues type of thing. It's a thing called Lazy, this one, Lazy.
Cool. Giving an audience member one of his drumsticks. So far, bit of a racket, I'll be honest. Much better. That bass is real nice. A Rickenbacker, they call them. Bet that cost a bit of money right there. Mate, it's rocking the amplifier back and forward to give it feedback. Bass. If there's one thing you can't take away from the band, it's that everyone's talented. And, you know, we lack that nowadays. There's bands out there where there's only one member who's doing the real stuff. You know, maybe the lead singer who also plays lead guitar, and then the rhythm guitarist, anyone could replace him. The keyboard player, anyone could replace them. And the drummer, anyone can replace them. Whereas, like, back in the day, it was pure talent because it was a different scene. You know, you don't have phones where everyone is shown and everyone is seen. It's like you got to go to the clubs and you got to prove yourself why you're capable of being in a band and why the record companies are going to sign you. And that's where real talent was shown. And it's like Led Zeppelin, for instance. Jimmy Page would go around and he wanted to create the best band. He found Robert Plant in the clubs. He heard of him. He knew his voice was quality. And then he showed him who John Bonham was, and he was like, this drummer, I'm telling you, is insane. And then he was like, I need a great bass player. And obviously John Paul, he was chosen. He was brought in. You go around and they would choose who they wanted. And everyone knew about each other back then. I mean, you can see the talent is there. But I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to make stuff up. I'm an honest person. It just doesn't... It's not pleasing on my ears, this. It's rock and roll, though. I will give you that. It's rock and roll. But up to now, it's not pleasing my ears. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Don't hate me for that. It's just a personal opinion. Someone come at me heavy the other day. They're like, get a life, Joe. You're a loser. All because I had an opinion. Listen, we're not all going to agree. Let me finish it. We're still only halfway through. They might pull something out of the bag here. But I'm just saying, up to now, meh.
You're lazy, you stay in bed. You're lazy, stay in bed. You don't want no money, you don't want no bread. If you're drowning, you don't clutch no straw. If you're drowning, don't clutch no straw.
He pulled a harmonica out.
Don't wanna live, don't wanna cry no more. Let me hear me now.
Nice.
Ain't done no good. That's it, my trying ain't done no good. I wanna live, I was just misunderstood. Lazy, you stay in bed. Lazy, stay in bed. Wanna live, don't wanna earn no bread.
That's sick. Oh, that was dirty stuff right there. Gio! Let me have a go. That was sick. Okay. Get off me. These headphones. He's going... I don't know what key he's in, but I know he's in... He must be in a different key to me. Huh? He's doing some cool stuff like... What's he hitting? Huh. his pinky fingers coming up here. Whatever he's doing, it's not that, but it's along the same lines. I like that. That's a nice little touch. You don't see that much. You don't see guitar players do that kind of thing. Going from a higher string to the low E string. You don't see it much. It's cool. I like that. Okay. I shouldn't have paused. People are going to slate me for that, but I've got the guitar bug. I had to try it. That was pretty sick. The drums. Oh, the drums! The hi-hat work! Cameraman not doing the drums justice here. Okay. Alright, that was sick. Daniel, I give it to you. It was cold. It was rock and roll. I think I know what that was. You know, that's a show pleaser. It's not necessarily... It's not a song I would listen to personally on Spotify. I wouldn't put it on. But I would go back and watch that. You know what I mean? Like, that's something I would buy a ticket to go and watch. It was rock and roll. It was raw. You could hear the amplifiers literally burning. You know when you crank... Oh, guitar players will know this. When you crank that amplifier hard and then you just don't play anything, you can just hear it going... Where it's just lit up. It's warm. It's ready to be shredded. And you could hear that when Richie Blackmore stopped playing. And then you just hit... Like, that is rock and roll. The singer, he's got some pipes on him. Let's be real. Okay, I could be... but yeah, what I'm saying is, this is one way you go, nah, have you seen them live? Have you actually seen them live? And you go, nah. I go, let me show you this. You show them that and go, alright, I'll buy a ticket. How much? And you go, come on, let's go and watch them. You know what I mean? There's different strokes for different blokes. What does that even mean, kid? Forget that. What I'm saying is, you know, there's different means when listening to music. I might listen to a song because I like the sound of it, but I might watch a song because I like the look and like to see what they're doing. And you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say. Okay. You won me over there, Daniel. I will happily react to something else of theirs. I'm intrigued now. They've got my curiosity. One thing I did notice as well, the kick drum doesn't appear to be mic'd up. So back then in the 70s, or it doesn't look like it anyway, from what I can see there, it looks like on the kick drum, they've got a barricade on it so it doesn't push forward, because when you're playing the drums so hard, it's going to move gradually away from you. So it looks like it's locked into position. But it looks like the overheads are mic'd up with microphones so the crowd can hear, but the kick drum isn't. So I bet back then in the 70s and especially the 60s, because I know the Beatles never used to get their kick drums mic'd up. Basically, what that means is your drums aren't going to be as loud in-house. So you're going to have to kick that drum heavier than ever. I wonder how many drummers back then would kick so hard eventually it would tear through the skin. Surely not, because that's rock and roll. I know Keith Moon used to put cherry bombs in his kick drum. But yeah, we're going off topic. Sick, I liked it, fair play. If you guys like this video, like it, share it and subscribe. If you want to suggest a song of your choice, leave it. Follow the description below, the instructions are all in there. If you didn't know, I'm in a band called RAYGO Bloom. We've just released a song called Healthy Man. I'm going to love you guys and leave you with it. Until next time, peace!
I woke up this morning, poured myself a drink. I picked up my guitar as I looked out to the sea. I didn't think much of it, it's nothing I've never seen. But then I put on the news and I soon realized how lucky I am to be a healthy man.